And we are back to action here in the finals at 160 pounds. It'll be Eric Morris of Pennsylvania in the red, taking on Ricky Robertson of Illinois in the blue. Two pretty solid prospects here. We know a lot about Morris because Wyoming Seminary hits a lot of the big tournaments. A lot of people might not know a whole lot about Robertson. Pretty accomplished, though.
Yeah, he's accomplished, and he's one of the up-and-comers, you know. He's a name to watch out for from here on out. He did well at cadet duels.
Yeah, undefeated in Greco, I believe. I have to look that up.
I think that's right.
Look at my all-tournament team. I know one of them, I think one style he wasn't all-tournament team, but taking Robertson right down to his back is Eric Morris. He's going to get 3 out of it.
Now, because the head was out of bounds, the referee wouldn't let him get the hold?
Right, that is correct. The heads are out of bounds. They stop and bring it up. Your official for this match, Miles Long from Oregon. Your judge, Chuck Bullard from Washington. And your match chairman is Roy Scott from New York.
So after an early 3, a little
lull in the action.
Lull in the action, headed to parterre.
Good job, Willie.
I tried. You know what? It's a conscious decision to say tear instead of tier.
And Morris will be on top. Morris at Wyoming Seminary, Mechanicsburg, PA, so he lives in the Harrisburg area. Mechanicsburg, I think he's zoned for Mechanicsburg High School. I know it's not Cumberland Valley.
No, not Cumberland Valley.
But in the Mechanicsburg area, there's a couple high schools. Northern's one of them. But he goes to Wyoming Seminary, which I guess is about a two-hour jaunt from Harrisburg up to Scranton.
Yep, where Wyoming Seminary is.
Ricky Robertson, Tinley Park, Illinois. Mount Carmel was a state qualifier as a freshman. And he's transferring to Carl Sandburg High School. He actually listed that on his bio.
He actually listed that?
Yes, he did.
Hey,
here's another one. Favorite movie, Never Back Down. Favorite athlete, Anderson Silva, The Spider. So the first period will go to Morris as we're talking about Robertson. The 3-0 for Eric Morris of Pennsylvania.
The new age of the high school wrestling landscape, when you actually list that you are transferring.
When you actually like Never Back Down and list you're transferring. Joey Dance did that a couple years ago when he left Pocosin to go out to Christiansburg. And we figured it out. The news broke on the webcast. We're like, wait a minute, what? He's going to Christiansburg. When did that happen? Yeah, this week. Anyway, back to action. Morris with a 1-0 lead over Ricky Robertson of Illinois. You want to talk about another wrestling hotbed, suburban Chicago, which encompasses most of the northeast portion of the state.
You know what? I actually heard that somebody's transferring to Mount Carmel.
Well, you would be the high school expert. I would trust your
well, they were just asking
insight.
me on here on the chat who's transferring, where, and I said, let's not discuss that right now on this. 1 minute, scoreless.
Robertson maintaining good position in the center, controlling the center of the mat area. Morris looking for a hand tie, now banging on the head. Robertson banging ahead again. 15 to go to get the parterre. If I'm Robertson, I'm thinking I want to score here rather than take the chances in parterre, but then again, he might be really confident on top.
Well, I think that it's a conscious decision for Morris. I think he's just hanging out. Well, no, he's down.
To be on top in parterre.
Right.
So if Morris defends, he'll win the period and the title, but Robertson going to go for that that face smasher we saw. Modified variation of a front headlock where you lock around or over the shoulder.
Is that
under the shoulder?
Was it Robertson who did the reverse face smasher?
Yeah, that was
earlier?
him. Yeah. On mat 1, very TC Dancer-esque. Very similar to Ben Askren's favorite move, the assassin, as Rockwell pointed out earlier in our broadcast. First period went to Morris. Second period by defending went to Morris. So your national champion from Pennsylvania and Wyoming Seminary, Eric Morris.